Hi guys, today was day 6 on our month with no makeup, and today was really hard for me, honestly. Uh, Honestly, I woke up and what really sucks is uh, girls around a certain time of the month, they get breakouts really bad, and it just so happens that I'm getting my breakouts now. And so I have a bunch of zits popping up all over my face, and it's making it really hard to not just go reach out and grab my makeup. And so all day today, like, I did my hair and it turned, like, I need a haircut really bad, and it turned out too long and sticking out in the wrong places. And today I just looked in the mirror and I was like, I look like total butt, and not the cute kind of butts that you see on models, the kind that are pretty. I mean, like, big, nasty carpenter's crack butts. I did not look good today, and I was not pleased with how I looked. And I just hated it every time I passed a mirror. I thought I looked exhausted and dirty and just ugly. And I didn't like it, and it made me feel really bad about myself. But, I also had been thinking a lot, and I realized this today when my hair didn't turn out right, is that myself, and I'm sure a lot of the other girls are doing it too, because I mean, I already spoke to one of them about it, but I think a huge problem with us right now is overcompensation. We're thinking that because we're not wearing makeup this month, we have to look perfect in every other aspect of our clothes, our hair, you know, anything that we do. It's like every other aspect, because we're not wearing makeup, it has to be pristine and perfect. And I feel like we're all overcompensating, and I think that that's honestly going to diminish the lesson and detract from what we're trying to do, because if we're all trying to overcompensate, then we're not learning anything. So I'm hoping my girls watch this video, because my challenge for this next week, except for Demi and Alicia, who they can do this challenge when they get back from Maui, is do not overcompensate. Go one day without doing one or 2 days rather, without doing anything with their hair, and with just wearing jeans and a t-shirt. That's all I want. No makeup, hair down, jeans and a t-shirt. Because that way we're not overcompensating, and we're realizing that all this vanity that's a huge thing, is like the vanity of it. Like, it's time to step aside from it for a while, and the vanity of high school and having to uphold an image. It's just like, right now we need to step away from that. The vanity of our clothes, the vanity of our hair. If that means don't curl your hair for the day and just put it up in a ponytail, put it up in a ponytail. If it means leave it down, just brush your hair that morning, just take a shower and brush your hair and dry it, then that's what it means. You know, if you barely ever do anything with your hair, then great. Don't do anything with your hair. But don't overcompensate. I'm going to do it, because I know that I've been struggling with it personally, especially today. I remember it was such a struggle for me, because I got up and I just was so mad with the way I looked, and I plucked some of my stray eyebrows that I thought were out of place and not perfect, and I went downstairs, and I remember when I first introduced this, I had a few ground rules, and I had a few exceptions. I allowed a little bit of light lip gloss that didn't have any color. I allowed a little tiny bit of concealer for these big dots, but the only thing is they're it's only okay for these big nasty things right here. Other than that, none at all. And the thing is, for me, is I felt like, since I'm the leader of this group, that I should not make those exceptions for myself. That's why I didn't go out and put cover up on. But I also allowed eyelash curlers, because it's not makeup, it's just a curler. So I used my eyelash curler today, even though I didn't want to. I didn't want to, but I wanted to. It's like my way of overcompensating. And I remember as I opened my makeup bag, I saw my makeup sitting there, and I did not expect it to hit me as hard as it did, because it hit me really hard today. I looked at it and I was just like, I want to use it. But I didn't, obviously, and it made today really tough because I kept looking in the mirror and saying, oh my god, my skin is just disgusting, and my eyes and my hair. So that's my challenge, is no more overcompensation. And I found a couple verses today that kind of go along with it and kind of go along with what we're doing. It's Proverbs 6:4. Don't put it off. Do it now. Don't rest until you do. This specific passage is talking about debt, but I think that those two lines honestly apply to us, is don't put it off. Do it now, and don't rest until you do. Don't put this off. Realize that you're beautiful now and take a stand now. For any of you that are watching that maybe have not had the guts to do this with us, don't put it off. Do it now. Don't rest until you do. And for those of us that are already doing it, I think that's what we're doing. We're taking a stand. And the next step is don't put it off. Don't overcompensate. Stop overcompensating now. And then the next one is take a lesson from the ants, you lazy bones. Learn from their ways and become wise. That was Proverbs 6:6. And I think what this is take a lesson from those who are taking a stand. Don't be lazy. Become wise and take that next step. Challenge yourself. Whether, like I said, whether it be for us who are already doing it, just take that next step and don't be afraid. Or for those that haven't done it yet and that are afraid to do it, don't be afraid to do it. Girls everywhere, please know you're beautiful, because God created you to be that way. Like I said before, the definition of beauty isn't what's on the outside, isn't what's going on right now physically, but it's what's going on inside with Him, through God. His beauty, not ours. It's His beauty. Alrighty, guys, I think that's all I gotta say. Keep praying, keep watching. We love you very much, those of you that have been following us. Thank you so much for all of your support, and keep sending in your stories. We love you. Bye, guys.